The double overhand noose is a much stronger and more secure alternative to the simple overhand noose, and better tied for larger and or smaller cordage in some cases. So let's take a look at that. Very simply, take a bite in our line, come in front of the standing end, go around behind itself once, twice, and then back through the two loops. And tighten down. This will give you a stronger knot surface for it to cling on to the different type of cordage, and then of course give you a nice slip knot. That works quite well. Let's look at that one more time. Going to start off with a bite on our line, go on top of itself, go behind 2 times, once, twice, and go down through the 2 loops. And then tighten up. And that gives you a very easy sliding noose. Now, this is the type of thing that would generally be used to begin to start your snare. You could use this as your snare loop, but as you can see with some kind of cordages, such as this one with a kind of a cotton rough outside, it binds up. That doesn't work very well. So what you could do is use this as the beginning of your snare, tighten this down as needed, and generally you want to make it about, get that through there, you want to make it about 1.5 times the size of the cordage that you're using. You don't want it too large, you don't want it to slip through, but you want it large enough and slightly tight enough to be able to hold resistance, but loose enough to create a sliding loop much easier. So this would be a good knot for a snare loop. For instance, let's go ahead and show that in paracord. Again, a bite in the line. Once, twice, and down through the loops. You can see how working with different cordage, knots change, things get fiddly, got to tie it different. But now with paracord, of course, this tightens down real nice, and this is a very secure sliding loop. So here's where you would end up using the end of your snare. There your line throat, of course. And this is where you would want it to be only about 1 1/4, 1.5 size diameter of what line that you're using. We want it to slide freely. So this would actually be your snare. Got the animal in it, kaboosh. So that is a real good, easy knot to use. And also it tightens down real flat against itself. So it tightens down and would catch the animal really well. You can see that on camera. Alright, that's been the double overhand noose.